to have a continuation of a video that was taken on the same day. We had M210 that was heading northbound, and we chased it from Valdosta to Climax, Georgia. And M210 was going on to a siding to allow M645 to come southbound. As we told you on the previous video, we actually left to go get a coffee and a bagel, and just happened to hear that they had clearance to Climax. So we thought, well, that's be a nice one to chase. So we did, and then when we was out here, we found out that this train had clearance and was going to Rice Yard in Waycross. So when we were getting our equipment together, I found the old handy cam that we had when we first started doing videos, and I was videoing with it one day and found out that it had a little bit of a shake to it. I thought the stabilization inside the camera maybe had broken, and so ended up buying this 4K camera that we use. But we had opened it up and it still worked, and we found out that it's actually nothing wrong with it. We actually had saw Bowline Rail fan out here and was talking to him. I sat the camera on the corner of the truck. I didn't have time to get the tripod up, so my wife got out with that little handy cam, and she's been doing some video experimentation with it. The engineer had recognized us from being back at Climax, and as he's come through Thomasville, we got the special toot, and there'll be more of that along the way. We had a special thing happen to us, and I'll tell you about it in just a little bit. But we're glad you're with us, and we hope you enjoy the chase that we do. Found that this location is a little better if you're closer into downtown. They slow down because of the yard and a Flowers Bakery, and by here they are allowed to get up a little more speed as they're heading to the country. Never know what you're going to see out here when you're doing train videos, and this fella here with a zero turning his trailer, evidently he's a professional yard man, and he was waiting at the gate. Looked pretty neat to me. We had enough time to get ahead of him and get to this location. This is the Dixie Road overpass. The crossing he's blowing at is down not quite to the trees, and it's Snow Avenue in Dixie. But this was a really neat vantage point, and we only had about 3 people pass us as we were sitting here with the flashers on taking this video. did get the special toot as he came across the interlock, and there'll be more to come with that special toot. We found out that he had dropped some cars and had to do a little switch in there. They came in off of the siding where they had put some cars. They're going to back down the main line now.
Totally normal at this time. 3175, I'll be up and riding clear of all tracks. This is a line fire movement. Backing up. Good for 20. On the main line, you go for 50. Get for 50? Yeah, on the main, you can do 50. Alright. Backing up, good for 50.
Now, as this train is backing up, the engines actually come back down past us, and I heard, I don't know if it's the engineer or the conductor, but they hollered out the window and said, "Hey!" And there was something come out of the window that he had tossed towards me, and there was a piece of heavy cardboard paper wrapped up with something in it that he tossed out on the ground.
Going about 18, get tired, let me know we'll stop. I'll be good.
I did have some video of that as the engine came by, but that segment got corrupted some kind of way. So you'll hear, as they come past us, you'll hear me holler, "Thank you." Special toot from him, and my wife was out giving him the heart signal because she thought that was really neat what he threw out the window. Won't reveal it right now, but later in the video I actually have pictures of what it was, and we were very impressed and we were very thankful of what happened. This is a favorite spot of ours. A long time ago, CSX went straight on past, but when they built the overpass, they rerouted the train and Norfolk Southern both under the overpass, so you get to see this transition across Savannah Avenue going toward the overpass. It's very easy to get here, and it's easy to not get trapped. You can go when things need to be, and you need to leave, it's easy. So we continued on, and this is getting close to Clay Road as we were heading east on our chase. And my wife again has the camera and is getting her experience in doing window shots. As you know, if you've watched our videos before, this is one of the favorite things we like to do, is the window shots when we have a chance to run parallel with the train, trying to get ahead of it. Be sure and listen real close. You'll hear me toot the horn, and the train actually answers back. You'll catch what happens when you hear it. On the big camera, if you open the viewfinder to start the camera and you press the record button too quick, it kind of goofs it up a little bit. and so you end up having to press it about 3 times. And that had happened at Naylor. That's why we didn't get any engine shots. It was just cars, and so we headed on down the line. We do try to post the times at some of these locations, so you'll kind of get an idea of the day and how long we're out there doing this. And I hope it helps just give you an idea of how much time actually passes sometimes, because trains operate on their own schedules. By name almost at this point. I'm really not sure if they can read that door magnet on the side of my truck that has Trains by Ben on it. But we had plenty of special toots this day from this crew. Georgia. You don't really get a chance to see it on this video, but there's so many trees. The wind was blowing kind of from the southeast at this particular spot. There was so many trees down, houses still damaged. This area got hit pretty bad to be sparsely populated, but it still got really a lot of damage over here. The train finally gets into Ruskin, and you can tell by the angle of the sun it's late in the day, but we noticed he was coming to a stop, and we wasn't really sure what was going to happen here. We thought, well, it'll be a short delay for a crew change, but actually it wasn't a crew change. It was a crew car that was asking them if they needed anything like ice or supplies. That area that they're in, when it goes across the track, it's about 1.5 miles, but you can use that little rocky road all the way to Rice Yard. So we was waiting on the train to see what was going to happen, and it got later. While we're at this spot, we'll show you what the crews put out the window for us to have, and we really appreciate that gesture. We really do. Here they are. I've shown this coin to untold amount of people. It was just a gesture that really was much appreciated. I finally gave up and had taken the tripod down and packed up the 4K camera, and as soon as I sat down in the truck, he to the horn and turned his lights on, so I grabbed the little handy cam and jumped out real quick. So this is handheld stuff, but it's a little shaky, but that's what happens. I actually said thank you again, but my wife thought it was something ugly, but I promise you it was thank you. And as he passed by, he slid his window closed, and slowly but surely they passed on into Rice Yard. And at this point, we want to thank all you guys and girls out there that watch our videos, and we appreciate you watching to the end. We'll just have to take and get out there, and if you ever see us out there, be sure and stop and say hey. We're quite friendly folks, and we love what we do. Thanks again for watching, and until the next time, we'll see you.